Good morning, or good morrow, whatever time of day it is for where you're at. Okay, this is Legendary Tales. I'm not aiming for a long lead-in. I like to wake the equipment up as I'm doing it. Just can't really say I'm an ex-PC gamer. I've always got faith that that platform might, one day become reliable and entertaining again. If your entertainment is fighting with a computer to try to make it do the things it was doing yesterday perfectly well, then the education that comes with using a personal computer in the modern world, Windows 10 onwards, because of an anti-consumer corporation, it's essentially killing gaming and entertainment as we know it. So I'm against that. I don't support that anymore. A couple of decades as a PC technician, just go on, don't even want to touch the product. So personally, my PC rig has twice the teraflop capability of the most powerful console, and ridiculous amounts of RAM and everything, and just multi-core processor that's just overclocked through the roof or water cooled. And yeah, with all of its capabilities, I find that games are more entertaining, right? So that technically I might be able to get better graphics, but they won't be smooth on the PC, and it's because of hiccups through DirectX. Anyway, this wasn't meant to be the long lead-in. What I'd like to do though is just to show prospective users of any ecosystem what they might be buying into. And so if I was to start recording before playing a PC game, we would find there'd be 15 minutes of troubleshooting and rebooting and updating and doing all sorts of shite just to try to get things maybe working, and then have to go into menus and reconfig things, and arguably that's fun. But if you've only got 30 minutes on a Saturday morning and just want a game, right, it's pretty straightforward. You hit the power on button on one of your controllers, that wakes the system up, right? So you've got a remote control on. You don't even need to turn your telly on. You then put this on, hit a button, you're done. Right? You can do it the other order. You can hit the button on this before you put it on, and you get this little image up on your screen if you decide to turn it on. It's all pretty straightforward. Of course, the prospective market of anyone watching my videos has already done all this stuff. They've already invested quite likely into their platforms, and they're quite confident with how to do these things. But for anyone who's on the fence and learning, I just like to show how straightforward it is, how easy it is. So when it comes to reviewing my surroundings, I just want to be clear here. I've got a cat on the ground, hello beautiful, who I don't think is going to understand that Dad isn't part of the room anymore. I'm teleporting off to the land of Legendary Tales, so I'll do my best to stand pretty straightforward and still. Look, I redid my audio rig yesterday and quite substantially changed the way it works. A week ago, two days ago, I actually had a number on a preamp I could dial in. Quite specifically for me, it was low gain and 40, and then the mixing level was just spot on. It just worked. So, hang on, I think I'm in 3G mode. Let's face it, 3G mode isn't going to cut it. Let's go 5G. I can even go online with 5G. Alright, so my phone over here where it's got that's a fantastic reception, it's all good. But anyway, that'll get me up and running. So look, that was the difficulty. I'm playing on a second system, and because it's a second system, it needs to just authorise via the internet, just to make sure that I own the license of the software that I'm playing, which is fair, I wouldn't ask less of it. So yeah, most people wouldn't have that difficulty. What I was saying though regarding audio is that I've rigged it up so that I've lost my little number reference. Let's see, now that was set to USB. I need to move this input over to USB, which I think is that one. Probably need some sound up on the screen to hear it. There we go, if that's not the one. One more time. Alright, and this is why it's beneficial to have this stuff sorted before you get into your game. Oh, still no audio. I've done something wrong. Oh, that's notifications, that's audio, there we go, audio. Even though I've set my console to never change, and it seems to get it very back to front with offering to change. It goes, do you want to change? It's like, no, I don't want to change. I've actually set you to never change. Stop changing. Anyway, the point of my story was to say that I've set the I've lost my ability to set the volume before I play. So hearing how loud this is, I'm just going to talk a bit louder, then I'm going to be quiet and just let the in-game audio roll for a while. So right now I've put Phil Collins' Take Me Home on, measured with a sound pressure level meter, and it was peaking at about 65 dB. So I'd say that's actually quite soft, but I can hear it right now. It's louder than I've ever had it set while gaming. So I'm going to try and be quiet. I'll try and talk over in-game sounds. But let's just make this a recording of the in-game sounds. A little bit of action from me, maybe. Of course, it requires weapons. And into the fray! Fantastic. Oh, hiding. See, look, hiding under the massage table. Little cat just over there. Almost like we've done this before. I don't think I've harmed the cat. Okay. That was interesting. I felt like, even though I tagged out of the game briefly, when I came back into it, I was being attacked. So it makes me feel like I hadn't paused it. Level design, fantastic. Wow. Still waiting for my border a bit. Oh, you came that quick with the other direction. There he knows how to fight. Low-res graphic, got a lot of in. Oh dear, that might be one that gets improved over time. I wonder if I can just take a quick screen grab. Okay, so there was one soft snow texture at one point. I've only seen less than a handful of soft textures in the game. And even of the textures that are fairly decent quality, I've noticed since launch they've been updated and improved. Oh, if that's not a breakable wall, what is? I don't want to wreck anybody's. Hello, anybody home? It's the material design that they've got with geology. In a bunch of areas you see your basalts and you see a world that feels like it's made up from a real world. Not many RPGs do that. Very few RPGs achieve that. Oh wow! So I made it to another one of these doors. This is cute. This is the break zone. Look at that. There's a little copper or some sort of metal hole. Points to that very soft texture just there. I don't want to back up to that. Okay, let's tell them the present. See, if I was good, I'd just fireball the heck out of everything so I don't have to actually fight. Okay, in the visor, I'm actually getting noir from the fine detail of this road. At the middle distance. It's just such a fine... crisscrossing of set targets where you're looking is just need to face. Guessing my speakers are here. Okay, 10 to go. So 1 or 2 a pop. 1 or 2 a pop. Oh, I might do it with the final. Okay. Well, getting over and up to there seems doable. There's a treasure chest in the distance, I can see that. When I stuff up and I fall down to the middle road, nice if all these creatures have been pre-gathered. That way if I fall down, they're all just one-hit wonders. That attacks, and it's going to kill them. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's try that. Okay, this is one of the better fights. And of course, when I die, I drop my everything. Just there. Holy shit, I'm not getting that back. Oh, brilliant. Okay, so this is the first time I've had to do the standard Diablo thing of now I'm going to take my B equipment with me. I'm going to find an outfit that will actually allow me to be good enough to get my stuff back. So, fortunately, I have been keeping the good stuff. Okay, so I've got a few weapons potentially there to go on with. What can we do? 5-7 great sword. Okay, that's a little bit big for my liking. So not the great sword right now. My class value is 2, right? When I've got a shield in my hand, it goes up by 2. I've got +2 dex. And it says plus nearly an extra 30% damage increase on blunt attacks, but an extra 30% on that doesn't get it into the same territory as that does. So sometimes people need to weigh up what's the better option. So that's a dex-based shield. My dex number's not as good as my strength number, so the modifier on that is naturally better. And as it ups my dex, it'll up my main hand weapon, which will be a dex-based weapon. So that's that one. Okay. Since I've kept... Oh, I get to keep my quick slot, so I'm not completely without weapons. It's like I haven't died a lot. I don't actually know that, but now I do. Again, apologies if my voice is just soft. other shield is that should be the drop button. All right. Brilliant. Right, just want to be able to practice throwing it from hand to hand. Okay, got it. Oh, I lost me. That's not the dagger I was using. It isn't, but it's better, right? Yeah, find that other weapon I was using. Well, I thought I'd put away. Yeah. This'll do. Alright, so quick split of my character sheet. Bonuses there from equipment I'm wearing. I wasn't expecting that. That was throwing me out for a second. This time I'm about to go up a level through decks. I should have hung around the fire for a bit longer than heal. Alright, well, I'm going to go get into trouble. In a good way. I had trouble. Where I find the ladders disconcerting is that the reach on my arms naturally just isn't quite long enough to reach the second rung. Each time if I want to skip one, do two at a time. Okay, I might practice with these tools before I go and get into a fight with a bunch of people. I think this is a deck-space shield, isn't it? That is a deck space shield. Ah, shit. So I'm gonna shield. Yeah, hold it at a different angle too. It's a lot of games, some of the better games, like Borderlands is a good example. If you compare each weapon's specs, it doesn't tell the whole story. You've actually got to try the weapon in field and realise how long the reload time is, or realise aspects of what it is to use that equipment. And it's the same with the shields and various weapons in this game, is that I've taken a misturn. Oh shit. This way, right. You almost see the ruts where the water has worn away. It's really nice playing on a game with 3D ground. Beautifully tessellated walls. It feels, even though people say the graphics in this game are basic, I think it's probably the most impressive. Well, it's not Red Matter 2 or something, but it's pretty impressive. Okay, so I'm expecting this here was the necessary room which would have reset my coin. Excellent. That should be up active. Campfire. Oh, look at this, isn't this just beautiful? Beautifully realised game. Yes, I just got rid of the 2 seats I had to stop them. You know what a sharing the camping site with me, do you? Oh, yeah. You know I'm going to have my Bluetooth speaker jamming out Cotton Eye Joe until 2 AM at the campsite. Right, so at this point, I'm going to try my luck. Wearing these guys down. Okay, can't get over the ledge there. I like that. obviously the glowy stripe down there is the weapon I'm trying to pick up. I don't really want to be jumping down there, but I do want my stuff back. Okay, so one of the things I've noticed in this game is that you fire your spells in a direct line of sight to where you're looking, but by moving your cast point out, I've been able to shoot around ledges. Yep, so there's an example. If I try a straight shot, I get caught on the ledge, but if I go above the invisible actual ledge, right, now that's good AI. He's sought cover from being bombarded from above needlessly. Fireballs. Okay, so even though I feel like I'm playing Time Crisis, I was... Oh, there you go. Yeah, so I went to... I went to shoot the exact same target I just shot at by putting my hand or cursor in the exact same spot. I just think I could casually shoot in that direction while I was looking elsewhere, and of course I fired where I was looking. Anyway, I know my voice isn't going to mix very well over this music, so I will try to be either talk really loud or just be quieter. Probably the latter. Speaking of a ladder, I'd like to be able to climb up one. Get back up here. And another one bites the dust. Oh, another one's gone. And another one's gone. Is there anything over there? There's not. Oh, there's 3 more just over there. So he's down, he's injured, he's stunned. One more fireball at him and he's gone. No, I think I missed. That's crazy, I was looking over his shoulder. And I got past him. Alright, so I can shoot a pistol. Oh no, you can't shoot pistols, that's right. Alright, so I'm going to make a move. Couple of kids. Oh, that's a bit disconcerting. So I was at 50k, so I think when you die you lose like half your gold or something. My first katana in the game. That might have been my So, because I'm in hybrid grip mode, one of my fingers must have still been touching, it wasn't letting go. I think it's fantastic. +2, +1, but must have a patrol pattern, because I hadn't walked any further to trigger him coming to find me. And he certainly did. So, if you're not hearing my tone of voice correctly, I like that. This game gets me on my toes. In a way that a lot of games really do not. Should be. They should be moving so quick that they're hard to hit. Right? All those simulated numbers in every other role-playing system. This system has it. Okay, and if I had surround sound, this wouldn't be an issue. If I had headphones on, no one there behind me. So I'm just going to face this direction again. I'm just got a feeling, right? This game is so good for losing a sense of my bearings. I don't think I've got any other game that does that. Now the game didn't just throw me a curveball and just ramp the difficulty up by coming into this area. There were earlier areas in this level that required this exact concept of coming down to a lower area and killing a lot of grouped in enemies together. So it has been easing me into the gameplay. I wonder if one guy there's just looped around and trying to get up behind me. It might not be AI per se, a lot of it might be pre-scripted, I don't know. But all I see is that this is a better game than just about classic example, typical Elder Scrolls game, the combat just doesn't interest me. I don't find it exciting. I generally don't level my character, don't take any power up points, wear the worst equipment, and but level up so that the enemies get tougher. And then, like, if you do that, you'll eventually make the game difficult in the way that the difficulty slider might have just sorted you out in the first place. The problem for the Western developers is that they find that the more dumbing down they make a game, the more sales they make. So it's a pretty normal thing for most games to become, for the masses, generic. Everybody's superpowered and feel really good. Oh, that's a challenge. Guess what everybody does. Maybe I'm just not a very good player. Find more challenging stuff that people don't find challenging. Case in point, a lot of gamers probably just breeze past this in the first 3 hours of gameplay. Here I am, weeks later, still enjoying basic first dungeon stuff. Treasure up there, we seem to get one crack at. How allowed to get that gun there? So yeah, I think I get one crack at getting what's in that treasure chest. Well, that's nice. So the game's slowed me down to walk over tricky terrain. Yeah, I don't see any way to get up there. Now, cast the town portal. Well, I could actually. Walk on it to activate it as the one I'm using. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to backtrack. It's a little bit messy by time, but I'm learning the game. I should have done this earlier. Right, so if I'd... Yeah, if I'd walked on the portal when I first saw it, I'd now have it. So they want to be able to walk quicker or run quicker in the game. And I think it's just people coming to realise that I can do two at a time. Yes, right, if you get it right on that peak of the falling off the side of the ladder. That's alright, let's do this. Wouldn't mind an auto climb button maybe. Of course the ability to hang on with one hand and swing my sword drops right off. I want that freedom. It is lovely having opposable hands and a couple of limbs. Alright, so there's still enemies off to the left. I haven't done that bridge. I've gone off to the right. Oh, that is so cool. So I had an opportunity there to recline, go over there and do that. I'm not going to do that now. I'll leave it as a surprise for those at home. One of those things in life, whenever something's too hard, you feel like you're fighting against the universe to make progress. Just maybe contemplate one's day or they go do something else for a minute. Yeah, so it slows you down to choke points. It takes away the concept of running. So at the moment I'm in run mode. Oh, this is great. So when I first got to the goblin section, I tried clearing out the goblin area and I found as it went deeper into it, I got a lot of level design, like what I'm seeing up there. And it sort of became intimidating as you were going up and down and branching out. And it looks like now I'm starting to get into higher levels of Dungeon Zone here, I'm getting the same. So to go up, fireball all these guys, there's a big dude over there, that's probably the way forward. Magic from a distance, always a good thing. Okay, giant steps, if you like a bit of Narnia book. Right. Yeah, so not entirely sure the hit locations combat going up and downstairs might not be spot on. Okay, so there's 5 more up here. Treasure chests. Tippy-tappying with them in combat. I actually am doing it on purpose. I like to find what's with these dex weapons. soft. What are we going to do? Get the wind. Still losing 20,000 coins worth of collections. Kind of makes me want to go back to doing this. Getting the extra coins and selling every object. Trying to throw my sword at him, I've lost it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I see a lock on this chest. This problem previously where I've not been able to figure that out. Try my luck again. Object. Okay, yes. Right, two of them. Problem is I just don't know how to use them. I sort of vaguely recall in one of the devs demo videos on how to do alchemy, they were showing how to sort objects. There we go. Oh, yep, much better. So I can put it in and I can turn it. That one is the gold one. Necklace of Remembrance. Could be a quest item. What do we reckon? Search for the necklace. Yeah. And it needed a key. Oh. Right, so given none of this stuff can climb up to get me, they're all going to run around to get me. We'll see how good the AI in the game actually is. So, should ask, go for the guy. He's found me. Right, so he's, oh no, they all became active instantly. Yep, they've all gone the long way. I did wonder why the level design was this way. Oh, yep. So, yeah, I had to get couple of times prior to making a move on. Still, I'll take any advantage I can get at this point. And this could be fun. It's like a mini game of Space Invaders, really. I'm just going to keep shooting them as they walk up the... If they're coming straight at me, I can actually hit them. Last time the game threw me something like this, it had a zigzag in front of me and none of my magic would hit. I can see this is going to work out. Oh, I think my battery might be full. Okay, so my controller's apparently low. Obviously I'd like to go back and get my weapon. Oh, I can probably sell a bunch of stuff on here. Right, so I've got some space again. Yay. Oh, it's just a bit right. I always wanted to race my luck up to +10, and then I thought I might stop taking these depending on how challenging I found the game. Many RPGs I play, I don't level up, I don't take my points. I just find that the games become a bit too easy if I do that. I'd rather the challenge. Right. Version 3 patch, a little bit difficult. The second patch fixed it, so putting armour on was really good. Not so sure at the moment. Didn't do it. Right, so I'll need a weapon. Probably need a shield. I guess I've still got them. Actually, all that same logic. Oh yeah! Okay. We're going to go up the zip down. Itself has good design. It does make it so that you're not really travelling huge distances, even if you don't use teleports and portals and various things that the developers have built to make the tedium less. Obviously I'm doing everything wrong and therefore having to really micromanage. I'm not playing multiplayer, so nobody else in the group can throw down a portal spell to get back to where we've got to be. I mean, this is really just a worst case scenario, and I'm thoroughly enjoying myself, right? I've come through that door, I've done this level, I've experienced these things, I enjoy the graphics that I'm walking around in, and you know, like right now, knowing I can go off to the left, I've got that in the back of my mind as something to go and explore. I mean, this is a true RPG with depth, and at the end of the day, just an immersion factor that we've probably always wanted in this type of game. And as someone who played Skyrim VR a lot, bought it multiple times and really ran the heck out of it, whilst it was great to see the grandiose size of the world and the sense of scale that then offered, because the combat was still designed for controller and smashing a button and wasn't analogue and natural, it was therefore lacking. Right, so I'm going to go spells. Spells. What can I do that? What are we doing? Spells. Alright. So I now have a portal to get back if for some reason walking on this is not still activated. Right, I don't know how to choose that. Oh, there we go! Okay, I'll just get up close and really you can tap the thing. Got it. Oh, much better. Most of the maps in this zone are done. I'm going to trigger a few more of them simply by being up high near the roof of the cave. Okay, whilst this part is quite relaxing and straightforward, again, we must remember I'm not doing combat right this very second. And, you know, I could hang around pretty strong. Yeah! I mean, I'm glad there's not a stamina bar or something, but how long you can do this for? Oh, come on. Yes. Okay, so I'm feeling like I'm playing Rayman or Mario Brothers or something at this point. It's getting a little bit ledgy. Oh, this is incredible. The sense of gaining altitude and having weight and feeling like all of my weapons are holding me down. I just can't do it. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I think I can. Is that a key? Wouldn't that be good? I might have needed a key. Alright. Now, if this treasure chest here also requires a key, all I can say is I'm thankful I've played enough to have had 2 of them for this zone. One to get the requisite necklace, and of course I did. Okay, so... Oh, you're... fucking shitting. Okay, so... Key's over there. Next thing I'm going to do is cast a spell. I'm going to cast a portal. Yeah, right, that's ready to go. Ah, shit, except if I'm down there and I have to cast a portal to get back, I'm going to lose that one. But I can get back to the other thing. Okay, so... Not knowing if I die by falling from such a height, I am just intentionally going to fall from a lower height. Oh, this is a lot of fun. Hey, I've got a solid grip. Right, going up here. And I feel if I let go right now, it's not really a wedge, is it? Alrighty, there you go. Hey, on the lid, you like that? Yeah. Alright, so that was a bit fun. Let me go get my stuff now. I should remember I was about to say that guy's there. What about that guy? Hurting me and I'm not sure why. Okay, no, that might have been... Oh, that's great. That might be for multiplayer, so that if you kill the big dude, there's that brief moment where you can't just rush in and grab the treasure. You've actually got to just hold back while it makes that thumping sound and alerts everybody that there's a super treasure to get, perhaps. Alright, so... just going to go... Right, actually got my right back. Okay, so a little bit there to learn in the mechanics of the game for me. Oh, that's... Okay, so the draw distance for my portal is currently... Oh, there we go. It's a minimum of about that distance. I don't think that was the case in the release game. They've now got it really culling stuff at a middle distance that they just weren't doing. I'm hoping on the PlayStation at least that gets reintroduced to being able to run at further distances. I can only guess it's for the PC platform they've been culling it. do want to see what's just around this corner. More and tables. Oh, it's starting to get interesting. The opening up above. Right, so at this point I'm going to go okay, portal here. My health back, which is coming back slowly. Awesome. Yeah, not sure what to do with my available points now that I've got my luck to 10. I think my luck ups my chance at a critical, so I kind of take that as a it's good. But yeah, I don't need to make the game easier. I'm quite enjoying the challenge that's here. Of course, what will happen is I'll go online and play multiplayer and realise I'm just about useless because everyone else is building the best bloody sword, the best mace, shield, and hyper leveled up. And then I'll be like, oh, I've got to spend all my tribute points to make myself more badass. So I just thoroughly enjoy toe-to-toe with everything in this game. Trying to run too quick while crossing that, but that's fine. Right, so a bit of an amateur hour mistake there. Object screen is where I need to be in order to get that. Once I've got that, I can do that. Do that. Now this might be a good place to stop playing my game for the day, just in case anybody at home wants to have a bit of a secret as to what this is. Oh, it's a super helmet, is it? Well, I think it's a super helmet. Psychic magic, eh? I'll take that. Now, it might just be I can just jump straight down there. Don't really know. Well, that's one way to find out. And it turns out I can. So no falling damage. That's very generous of the developers to make sure that you're not being punished pointlessly for just key, button errors. Whatnot. All right. That will rebuild that level. At the moment my path is clear if I want to resume. It's very easy, very straightforward to do. Alright. And my apologies there, I could probably knock a bit of the old sweat off. Oh, I didn't turn my overhead lighting off. Okay, well I normally do that when I'm filming. Apologies if your screen was overly bright in my little corner of it. There we go. I've knocked most of my sweat off the headset. Oh, it's so fun. You just want to be doing that. Legendary Tales.